Welcome back to my beginner's journey. I'm Pauline, and this is my place where I'm learning how to sew so I can make my own wardrobe on my own terms in my own fashion. The last time we met, I was almost done with my dress form. She's finished now. Come with me and see how she turned out. Here she is from the front last time we met. I still needed to stitch down the loose edges, and I still needed to permanently attach the fabric to the back. But first, I decided I needed to trim a little bit more of that fabric off of the hips, just to make sure that it laid really as nicely as it could, and to try to keep it as close to my own measurements as possible. I didn't want it to bulk up because my purpose for making this dress form was really hopefully to be able to fit clothes on it and make the fitting process a little easier. I didn't really film very much of the stitching down part because it was so monotonous. But this part here on the back side of the underarm was really the most difficult part. I finally did get a break with a visit from my June puppy. June, Joon, she's one half of a pair, Benny and June, and she is an Italian Greyhound. She's about 10 pounds and somewhere between 3 and 4 years old. She has epilepsy and takes a lot of drugs for her epilepsy. But she's a special little girl, and we love her. And she comes and helps me once in a while when I'm sewing. Break time was over, and I got back to work stitching my armpit, I guess you could say. After that, it was time to get busy with the draping. That took forever, it seemed like. So I went ahead and I sped it up a bit. I had some trouble getting it even. I had one side that wanted to drape nicely straight up and down. The other side wanted to go cockeyed sideways. It took me a while to figure it out, but I finally did, and here she is. This is how she finally worked out. Now, the big purpose for making this dress form and filming, documenting this whole process was really so that I could learn how to use Shotcut and make videos to take you on my journey of learning how to sew. So that task has been accomplished. If you're looking to start making videos or anything, I would recommend looking at Shotcut. It's one of the free programs that are out there, and it's great for beginners. I am not sponsored at all. This is just Pauline saying this is what I've learned with. Now, as far as my dress form goes, I've named her Olive, and overall our measurements are pretty close where they count. Our girls are within 1/4 of an inch, our waist is within 1/4 of an inch, and our hips are within 1/4 of an inch. The problem is up around the chest area, above my girls and around my shoulders. That area turns out to be a little bit too big. I thought it would work for ease, but it turns out it doesn't. So I can't put anything over top, pull like you pull a shirt over or a dress over. I can't do that with her. It doesn't work. Button-up blouses don't fit very well across the shoulders, and they won't button very well, even if they fit me perfectly. So there is that. Now I have a beautiful piece of home decor that not everybody else has, I guess. She turns out to be pretty handy for hanging my robe on, when I'm chilly or not chilly, and back and forth that way. So she turns out to be pretty handy here in the house. Now it's time to clean out my closet, get rid of everything that I don't wear, and begin making a new wardrobe of things that I will wear, with my ultimate goal of making this outfit. My great-great-grandmother, circa 1907, 1908. So, with that goal in mind, join me next time on my journey learning how to sew. Bye.